Rachel Peters.
You guys, how you doing? Good. All right, guys. I'm okay. I just went through a breakup recently, which was kind of hard, you know. And I hate breaking up with people just because you know that, you know, someone's going to get hurt in the process. So whenever I break up with someone, I try to let them know that, like, our time together really meant something. So the last guy I broke up with, I sat him down at a Barnes & Noble, and I was like, hey, do you remember the night that I cried into your arms and I told you that you were amazing and that, you know, I was so not good enough for you and I was only as good as the last guy I dated and he was a total asshole. And then you were like, no, you're incredible and like you're way better than that guy and that's why we're dating right now because you can do better. You can always do better. Well, I think I can do even better. We are breaking up. But we did, I liked this last relationship just because, you know, we were able to do new things together. Like on Valentine's Day, we did something really romantic. We had anal for the first time. Thank you. It took a lot of convincing, but he finally let me peg him. So, it was pretty fucking sweet. Yeah, I mean, and before that, like, he was just into, like, kind of boring stuff. Like, he was really into dirty talk, which is, like, cool with me. Except, like, you know, he had glasses, and it would kind of throw it off sometimes. Like, we'd be having sex, and he'd be like, turn around, you whore. And like, okay. We'll pretend you're in charge. I'm not from here originally. I'm from Washington, D.C., but I like Philly. All right, yeah, what's up, D.C.? Nice. I mean, I like Philly more, Joe. It's just like a little too official down there for me. Just because everything's got a title, you know? Like a janitor is a sanitation supervisor, a bus driver is a transport official, a crackhead's a mayor, like, Jesus. But I loved growing up there. I went to an arts high school, and everyone thought that they were going to be famous. Spoiler alert, they're not. But you can tell from like everyone's Instagram handles now, it's always like the next big thing or like, you know, supreme bad being. I just want to see like the one honest Instagram handle, you know? Like basement baby or like actor turned janitor or like loans got me like, I'm 24 years old and I am $100,000 in debt. Sally Mae calls me every day. It's very stressful. But then like a peach emoji at the end, so they know I got a booty. This one's I liked art school, but I grew up playing sports, which was pretty cool just because my parents were super encouraging of it. Like I couldn't read technically until I was like 8 years old, but whenever my dad threw a book at me, I caught it. And I was like, we're on to something here. Was anybody in here a late bloomer? Clap it up if you're a late bloomer. Cute, inspiring, nice. Yeah, I was a late bloomer. I was like 20 when I lost my virginity. But at that point, it was just sort of like my horniness versus my morality. Because my morality was like, Rachel, you need to lose your virginity to someone that you love. But then my horniness was like, Rachel, you can't love anyone! And I did. I loved a boy on the improv team. Pretty sweet, but I mean, like, the shitty thing just about, like, you know, being so late to the game is that, like, you end up hooking up with people who don't really know what they're into. Like, I was at this frat party once, and I was doing well, and I was making out with this dude, and then he picks me up, which was riveting, because I went to an art school, and no one could do that shit. And he sat me down on the pool table, but then out of nowhere, he just like lifts up my arm and like licks my armpit. And then he whispered in my ear, I've never done that before. You have totally done that before. I can't blame him though. Like, I'm 24 years old now, and I'm just figuring out what I'm into. Like recently I figured out that I'm really into guys that leave me. The last 3 guys I've had sex with have moved to New York, but that's like not a big deal, you know? Like New York is only like 2 hours away. Like I'll find you. You guys have been pretty fucking sweet. I was super nervous about today, so I went and I pick up makeup sometimes to make myself feel less nervous. I got eyebrow glitter. You guys ever heard of this? Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I was doing more research to figure out like what else I can do to my eyebrows, and I found this thing online. It's a procedure where you take all of your unnecessary pubes and you put them on your face. And I was pretty grossed out by that. But then I found out that Kim Kardashian does it, and I was just like, sign me up, I'm fucking doing it. She looks incredible. I'll do anything she does. Guys, thank you so much. You've been great. My name's Rachel.
One more time for Rachel, guys. Clap it up. Keep that going for your next comic.